Okay, so I am going to play Fears to Fathom Home Alone. Uh-oh, sound was being weird for a second. Yeah, so I'm playing Fears to Fathom Home Alone. Episodes. Estimated playtime is 20 minutes. Okay. So I guess I can do this all in one fell swoop. I was nomming on popcorn, trying to, like, discreetly do it, but I left crumbs. Anyway. So... Interesting. So yeah, I heard that the Home Alone game, or not Home Alone, the Fears of Fathom series is based on true crime stories, but I guess names are changed a little bit. So, alright, hold on. July 12th. I wanted to, let me see if I can pause it. Can I pause it? Alright, so while it's reading off, I'm going to try to Google it at the same time. Didn't want to put this up on Reddit for it to be called a piece of fiction. I didn't even know where to start. Sees my lack of good storytelling skills. Okay. I guess I'll just start. I thought I had seen this one before. Or maybe I've seen Carson House. It was the middle of the summer. My parents had left for that weekend due to a work trip, which meant I was all by myself for the weekend. Also, I feel like I do have to mention that my sleep schedule was really messed up around this time. I would sleep and get up at just about any time of the day. Alright. Thank you for the rose! I hope you guys can actually hear me okay. Thank you. What in the fresh hell? I was about to Google this. Alright, hold on a second. Oh, I can't pause it. Alright, so we just go do... I'll Google it at the end then. How do I get up? I woke up around 8 after a nap that evening. Okay, cool. So I cannot pause this. This is also a free demo on Steam right now. It looks like everything's running okay. I just want to make sure before I start this is not wigging out for me. I just want to make sure for you guys. I don't know if you guys can hear this one okay. So if you can hear it okay, let me know, because I want to make sure before I start playing it, and then all of a sudden something sounds off or looks off. Alright, it looks smooth. Okay. I just wanted to make sure because my sound is like stuck and it's not telling me anything, and I'm wondering if it's because I'm in the game. Anyway, let me hold on one second. I'm gonna mute myself and see if I can hear the sound in the game. Yes, it's running fine. It's just for some reason my streaming software is like, I guess this game is making it wig out a little bit. Alright, first things first. Anybody else had these up in their great auntie's houses or their grandma's houses everywhere? These very uncomfy looking religious paintings for no reason. Okay. But yeah. From what I have heard, these games are based on true stories. I don't know how true they are. Are they Reddit horror stories that, like, off a creepypasta or something? Alright. Okay, let's scroll to the top. Dang, okay, wait. When are you guys gonna be back? And as a kid who got left home with my brothers a lot like this, I feel this, like... But it wasn't like I got left overnight unless there was another adult there. So, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if you get that discount. I'm sorry if I'm not reading these, if anybody wants to read these, but yeah, I like watching people play these, and I've never actually played them myself, and I know I'm a bit of a butthole when I watch them, because I'm the type to start yelling at the screen, like, this isn't that bad, and now I'm like, you know what? Dead Space was that bad, so let's see if this is that bad, because I might buy the other ones because they're on sale, and play them too. Okay, let's see. Oh, I got an achievement for just reading the chats. Mason and Josh, let's see. Make sure to check it's them before opening the... Alright, so how old is this person? Maybe back Sunday evening? What kind of statement is that? Okay, he's 14. I would not leave a 14-year-old home overnight. What time is... What time frame is this? Is this 90s? Or 80s? Alright, check the fridge for lasagna. Alright, how do I swap the chats? Okay, here we go. How's Kim? Hers are out. We have plans with Nat. Alright, play as girlfriend. Let's see. Hold on, let's scroll all the way up. Yo. But they're texting. That's the one thing I will say about these is I couldn't tell what time frame they were in because of the way there was texting, but then the cell phone like didn't work for phone calls, so that I'm like, oh my god, they're nerds. Alright, so... Also, I'm crouched by accident. Yeah, these are like very... What in the fresh hell? We just started! We just started! I just ran... Am I tripping or am I hearing stuff? And I can't, like, what makes this game a little bit doing me dirty, you can't change the volume. So it wants you to be scared. Also, that is a... Why am I crouching? Why are we crouching all of a sudden? What happened? Did I take too long reading the messages? Because I hear shit. Ooh, that lasagna looks terrible. Food was cold. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. It was in the fridge. Why are we crouching? Why is it prompting me to crouch all of a sudden? I am stressed out and I have just started. Also, how do you heat this sad lasagna up? Is it microwave one? Is it fake Stofers? Is it... See, I couldn't have played this as a teenager because I would have been stressed out. Like, I would have had every light on, and then... It's not rhythmic either, so it's not like something rattling. It sounds like someone's opening and closing doors. Oh my god. Alright, let's make this lasagna. Is 14 oven safe for a boy in this game world? Like, I'm asking as a, like, person who was cooking, learning how to cook way younger than that, and who also lets my kid help me cook in the kitchen, and he's only 5. How do I do this? Like, there's no microwave. Yeah, I hear somebody running around upstairs, opening and closing doors. Alright, so I feel like this might be a jump scare real quick. And I hate jump scares. But I'm trying to give some variety. Where am I? Look, I will throw this lasagna. It probably would hurt because it's cold. Or at least surprises, like, did you just throw the lasagna at me? Hell yeah, I did. I know I'm not tripping. I don't know where I'm supposed to cook this. I know this is a demo, so it's not going to be as good as the other ones. Oh, okay. It was... That's it? I'm stressed out. I'm about to make this 20-minute thing like 30, 40 minutes because I'm stressed. You liked watching TV while you ate. Are you eating the whole lasagna or are we getting a plate? Are we a heat? Don't let me throw this. I promise you, someone run up on me, they're gonna get hot lasagna in their face. Like, look, when I had to be home alone, even in the middle of the day, I did not play. Because, like, I guess I can sit down with it then? Alright. I ain't even gonna play. My husband knows, and my stepdad, and my dad knew, when it came to stuff like this, there's a good chance you will not make it out unscathed dealing with me. How do I eat this? There's no TV dinner tray. How do I turn TV on? Oh my god, that was loud. What TV show is this? The hell? It looks like the outside of their house with somebody. Okay, creepy trees. Where do I sit with this lasagna? Do I just sit on the couch like a heathen and eat it? Okay. What in the hell is on the TV? What is this supposed to be? This is like that weird... I don't know what this is supposed to be. Is this like supposed to be like Lord of the Rings with the hobbits, but like the General Mills version or something? Wait, no. What is going on right now? Hello there! I shall make a sacrifice to the Dark Lords! Tee-hee-hee! I'm gonna sacrifice this roach. Cthulhu looking vibes. We got hourglass. Am I supposed to be getting up? Because I literally have a lasagna in my hands. Like, I don't know what to do with the lasagna. I'm not eating it, so it's just kind of... Am I doing something wrong? Okay, so I can get up. Did I eat it? I could just throw it. Is this the wrong TV? Oh my god. What is going on right now? I'm about to use a lasagna as a weapon. Also, this cartoon is wild. I'm not eating it, so I don't know what to do. Am I sitting on the wrong spot? Yeah, I think I've only watched the Carson House one. I may have watched this one a while back, and I feel like I'm just like... Maybe I'm in the wrong room. I don't want to throw it. It's like, I feel... Maybe they shouldn't have used the word throw. Maybe they meant place. Alright, we're gonna try throwing it. But it's like, honestly, a lasagna is a very solid weapon. I am gonna play, like... Oh, shit. That wasn't the right answer. Alright. Yeah, I know you like watching TV while you ate, but I don't know where I'm supposed to be eating to watch TV. Like... Is there another room with a TV? Alright, that's the backyard. I'm pretty sure that's the garage. I can't see either. It's dark as hell. I opened that door already. Oh, where am I supposed to watch TV while I eat? I'm so confused right now. Also, I keep hearing a door, and I don't know where it's at. Look. F around and find out if you want to. I am not the one. How do I do this lasagna shit? Do I place it? Oh, wait. It's already warm. Yeah, but where do I get a plate to... Alright, this is one of those games that's not intuitive. Also, I feel like people have a tendency to film, not live stream, the games that aren't intuitive like this. So when they're struggling behind the scenes, I think it's a TV donging like that. When they're struggling behind the scenes, they can just like edit out this kind of stuff. And so now I'm just kind of sitting here with a floating lasagna, and I'm just like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. No, I don't want to throw it. I just want to eat it. Oh, well, damn. This whole time I'm over here wondering what I'm supposed to be doing. Why is the lasagna crunchy? Well, I have learned they don't want you to use it as a weapon. Also, I have probably wasted, let's see, a solid 17 minutes stressing about what to do with this lasagna. Oh, we got the itis, alright. Damn. Hot pan would still be a weapon too, I'm just saying. Alright, let's see. Hold on, let's put this in this thing first. And then I will check the messages from Oliver. Alright. I remember I need... Don't you need to wash your dishes? You heathen. Alright, hold on. Let me see what this text message says. Oliver. We're gonna have to call it off, man. Something came up. But you gotta come to Jessica's tomorrow. Alright? Also, homeboy just ate a whole pan of lasagna by himself. Like, that's a lot of food. Okay, let's go do our homework. Don't nobody judge me. I overthought that. Dang, he even walks like he got the itis. I'm sorry, Miles. Gotta see you tomorrow. Okay. Where do we do homework at? I hate this clock. It's stressing me out. What's in this room? Ooh. Is this the homework room? Oh, this is also his room. Okay. Look. Alright, do your homework, dude. Are you serious? See, this is why I get confused about the time frame this is going on in. Because I remember as a teenager with cell phones, but like texting and stuff was starting to get new. I'm definitely proving my age here. Oh, that was a creepy nightmare fuel I was hearing. Oh, okay. That was really loud. I had earbuds. I used to wear those earbuds until the cable stopped working. But yeah, if the TV was that loud, mute it. Alright, let's see how this goes. Alright, let's do this homework. Let's do this homework. Also, do I have a space heater on? I do. 12:38 a.m. Done with homework for the day. Oh, cool. That's a lot of... Granted, this is a weekend, so... Honestly, cracking down and getting all that homework done quickly like that is pretty cool. Let's see. Alright. How do I swap? Alright. Cool, Mom. Check the fridge. Don't stay up late, too late, you kids. I shouldn't get to hear from Miss Paula this time. I don't know why. I just feel like that's the kind of mom vibes it gives off. Cause like, I don't think I even got that much. Cause I was not texting really like this. Alright. So he's up. Does he want to go to bed? Cause he got the itis? Do we want to sleep cause we got the itis? Is this how we... Alright, we hear heartbeats. So, We were asleep for 30 minutes. We're gonna get up to get some water. None of your friends came over. You're home alone. I hear some loud clicking in the hallway. I'm about to turn this volume down because I already know it's going to be a dirty jump scare. Like, the fact that I can't control the volume. Do I have a flashlight? Well, I guess you wouldn't have a flashlight walking in your own house. But, like, I would... See, I have no shame. I would have every light on in this damn house. How do I turn the lights on? Because it's too dark. Can I turn this on? No? Okay. So I guess we're just shuffling through the dark. Oh my god. Okay. I might try another one of these after this. Alright, so we got sink water? Do we drink from the tap? No. Creepy tree shadow. Do we drink from the fridge? Water? Alright, right click to drink. I prefer that motion to be a little bit better. You know what? Can we yode it back in the... How do we put it back in the drink? Guess we drinking all of it? Okay. Did we drink all of it? Was that it? Alright. Can we put it back? Oh, we're just a heathen. Okay. We're just a heathen, cause mom ain't home. Yo! Close that bitch. You live there now. If you can't tell, by the way, I'm just like, can we put it back? Is one, I'm a mom now. Two, I grew up in a really strict household. You would've got told clean off doing some mess like that. Alright, so we left our room door open. If I find somebody laid across my bed, like, going, hey, how it's going, I'm gonna holler. Attachment from mom. What is it? See, I would have just called 911. I would like 1 in the morning. No, we're not hiding under bed. We're hiding. Is that the only place we can hide? Okay. Alright. We'll hide then. Do we have to check it first? I'm not sure how this one works, so I don't... Because I haven't watched anyone play this one, so I'm just legitimately like... Should I See, I've watched enough crime stuff to know the main places you don't want to hide, thanks to scary movies, under your bed, in your shower, and in a closet. Because those are the first 3 places someone would look for you in a situation like this. So, like, this would not be where I would think to go first unless I had no other options. So I'm sitting here like, should I come out from under the bed? Okay, so I can hide under the bed, but I guess I gotta investigate who's at the door. Like, why would somebody be at my door at 1 in the morning? Look, I'm about to get ghosted by this bad dude. Let's see. Because there's no pausing either. Alright, Mom. Paula sent me. She said he's been creeping through the windows. We're calling the cops. You kids lock every door and hide in your room. Don't answer the door no matter what he does. Alright, cool. How do I lock the doors? Because it is super dark. Why aren't the doors locked? I can't lock the door. I can open the door. Watch me accidentally open and get murdered. Yep. I was trying to lock the door! Oh wow, the game just ended with me getting murdered. Okay. Took me 26 minutes to get through. It is a demo. I was kind of confused about the whole situation of what I was supposed to be doing. I guess I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I am amused by the fact that me remembering what it was like as a kid being home alone with my siblings, like even as a kid, like my husband's like, "Oh, all kids are dumb." I'm like, "Yeah, but I also watched a lot of action movies and stuff." So I learned pretty early on, thanks to some of the movies I watched with my dad, that you can make just about anything a weapon. So I might have gotten snatched, I might have gotten hurt, but I was not going down without a fight as a kid. So it's just like part of that was me not figuring out what to do with that lasagna. Um, and then part of it was I didn't know how to like lock the doors. I can try it again now that I know what I'm supposed to do if you guys want to watch me like play it again with now better understanding of what I'm supposed to do. And now that I know I'm supposed to eat the lasagna, how I'm supposed to eat the lasagna, and then I'm just not going to touch the doors and see what happens. But I did not expect the game to just like close itself out like that after scaring me. But I am glad I turned the volume down because even though I turned the volume down, it was like super duper loud in my ears. So I'm going to try this one again. And let me pause this for a second. I'm going to try it again, read all the text, go through it a little quicker because I know what I'm doing now, a little bit kind of, and we're not going to muddle through as much. And we'll see how this goes this time because I feel like there's more to this, and that's like the bad ending is getting caught. But while I do have it paused, I'm going to put it, hold on one second. While I do have it paused like this, I'm going to Google it because I was curious of what um movie or story is based off of. Give me one second. Let's see. Okay. I was checking my. Ah. Okay. So also. Um. Do, 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 do. So it's called Fears to Fathom Home Alone. What movie is it based off of? That's what I really want to know. Apparently it's on Google Play. Is that really? All right, aren't real. Let's see. All right, so there's a Reddit thread about it. All right, so a Reddit thread where people were talking about this from like 10 months ago when these not movies, these games really got took off. Apparently they are based off of things like I said, but they have like the aspect of he didn't 100%, he like changed names and things like that. So someone's saying all of them are based off of things. Uh, but like the Carson house is just based off of dealing with a home invasion. Um, and then people say it gets kind of crazy after the Norwood Hitchhike game. So there's a expansion pack going on right now where you can buy like I want to say all 5 or 6 for like $20, and that's why I'm like, do I want it? So that's why I'm starting with the first one, which is free, and going from there. But I want to know, um, which story the first one is specifically based off of. Also, he used the Unity engine to make it, which a lot of smaller developers are using, which I think is pretty cool. Don't judge me, I'm rambling a little bit. Hold on. Fears to Fathom. Home Alone based on real life. Let's see. All right. Home Alone is a psychological horror game based on a real life experience submitted by a fan to the developers. The game aims to recreate the unsettling and frightening experience of being home alone and facing a potential threat. Does it say. Okay, it doesn't say specifically. It just says it's based off of a story because you can submit your own stories to them, like you guys saw when I was playing a few seconds ago. So I'm guessing that with this particular fan of the developer. I'm like, now hold on. I want to see what else the developer has done before I play this one again. Like, I thought these were the only games the developer has done. Yeah, so how could a fan, unless I guess maybe the developer worked on something else at some point? I don't know. Let's see. They're not on sale right now anymore, but they're still like $30 for the other 4 games, so it's not really that bad. All right. But I will say from a Tubby point of view, that is 2 sandwiches. $30 is 2 sandwiches, depending on where you get them from. All right, so we're gonna try it again. Let me see if it just pops up for me when I start the game, and we're gonna try it again with the knowledge I have now of how to eat the lasagna and not try to use the lasagna as a weapon. Let's see. All right, it's not picking the game up. Oh, there it goes. Okay, cool. All right, we're gonna try it again with everything the way it is. All right, so episodes. Yeah, so you see down here, it actually tells you can submit stories, but I'm kind of like, how do they have a fan to how to have fans to submit the stories? Because now it kind of makes me wonder how true these stories are anymore. Anyway, I do like the whole VHS vibes of it, but like, I can't gauge what time frame this is supposed to be in the 90s, because like in the 90s you didn't have text, and I think they still had brick cell phones back then. Like, you could get knocked out by a cell phone. All right, but I digress. Also, my coffee is just sludge at the bottom. I'm not gonna drink that. I gotta make a fresh pot. But yeah, after I do this, I'm going to probably play something else. I'm just trying to give some of my other games a little love that I have in my Steam library at the moment, so that I can finish them and move on to another game, and we'll go from there. But yeah, I do like the vibes of being terrified of being home alone. Like, I do get that like sinking feeling in my chest of, oh my gosh, you're home alone, and you're, you know, this big responsibility being put on you, and you're thinking you're gonna have a fun weekend with friends, and then your friends are too busy to hang out with you, so you're just by yourself. But like, I was a kid who I would have called my dad or my grandma or something, because like, I was never 100% home alone. I always had like my siblings or something with me. So like, and because I was a big sister, it was just like, I had something I wanted to fight for, and I wasn't about to let my siblings get ganked if I had something to do with it. But yeah, all right. So now that I know what I'm supposed to be doing, I won't spend as much time reading the messages, because we know Mom left a lasagna. Friend ain't coming to hang out because he's hanging out with his girlfriend Natalie. They're nerds, and he likes a girl named Jessica. We're gonna peek out the window because I don't think it matters, but I don't see anything out there. And we're gonna go eat the lasagna Mom made and be heathens and not wash her dishes. So now that I know, slap that bad boy in the oven. And this is what I think a lot of like YouTubers and streamers do, is they play the whole game through on their own, and then after they play the whole thing through on their own, then they film it for you guys. But I don't have the patience to do all of that. Y'all gonna see me muddle through, y'all gonna see me Google stuff, y'all gonna see me get lost doing the simplest stuff, y'all gonna see me Google the puzzle if it's too annoying. I'm gonna do all of it. I don't care. Like, this is a raw reaction of what I am playing. Also, these houses are huge. Also, we got a car slowly driving by. But yeah, you're gonna get it for face value, because why not? For anybody who's just now joining, this is actually me playing it again with a little bit better understanding of what I'm supposed to be doing now, because I wasn't sure the first time. It was only a 20-minute playthrough, so it didn't bother me to redo it. Yeah, it's a creepy cartoon he's watching. And so we're gonna sit down, and we're supposed to eat this lasagna, this hot lasagna we pulled out of the oven by holding it in our hands like this. And then what I'm supposed to do is click the lasagna while it's in my hands like this, because that's definitely how we eat lasagna. Scalding hot from the oven. So like, if you watch it the first time I played it, which I'll post this later, I totally tried to hold the lasagna as a weapon, because no lie, if I heard somebody like roaming around my house and I had just made some hot lasagna, it would have gone in their face with no mercy. Like, I'm not playing. I would have jacked them up. But I have to let him chew before I can click it again. So, yeah, I have never played one of these games before, but like, I've watched other people play them, so I was interested. So I'm playing the free one out of curiosity to see if I want to buy the other ones. And so my logic for it is, I used to yell when I would watch like Markiplier play these. I think Jacksepticeye played them. I've seen a couple other live streamers play like the Carson House one. But like, I wasn't sure how scary these were, and I knew like I was talking a lot of trash when my husband played Dead Space, so I was like, all right, let's try it. Let's see what this is all about. So, one thing I noticed right off the rip is you can't turn the volume down. I have no flashlight. Also, I'm getting his text a little bit faster than before. All right, so he can't hang out with us because he's gonna be with his girl tonight. And apparently Jessica's throwing a party tomorrow. See, I would have still held on to the pan, because that's also a weapon. You pop someone in the forehead good enough, it'll suck. But yeah. Yes, you ate the whole lasagna. Alright, you gotta finish your homework. Let's check the windows again. Nothing out that window. Nothing out this one. But yeah, like, we don't have a flashlight or anything, so we're just walking through this dark, creepy house. And there's like this dark hallway. And then I guess this is the front door? No, this is a back door. So why is the back door... Because like, I know front doors usually have this, but why does the back door have one? And not the front door? I'm so confused. Like, there's a... I already opened this door. That's the only reason I know it's the back door. Is there's a pool back there. I opened it the first time because the mom texted me and said lock the door, so I was like, oh, okay. So I went to try to lock the door, so instead of locking them, I just opened the door. So now what we're gonna do is... Yeah, none of our friends are trying to hang out with us. Kind of suck. But I think what I can do, what we're gonna see, is I can peek out the windows and right, I forgot about the... Oops. I keep forgetting about the TV. So the freaky noises we're hearing are actually the TV. I was sitting here thinking it was like scary ambiance music to scare us about walking through our house. It's actually just a TV. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're gonna walk over here. Oop. Still getting mild creepy noises, but not as bad. So yeah, I turned down my actual like headset volume because the game was just too loud. I don't really play my games at full volume anyway, because the sound is a little too loud for me. So I know what they're trying to do, but I don't like that they're doing it. They're like, you don't have an option. You're gonna hear everything we got in this game. So I'm like, okay. Whew, okay. 12:38 a.m. 38 minutes past midnight. So we got our homework done. We're gonna get up and we're gonna go to bed. Hold on. And then the mom telling us don't stay up too late because we don't want to call from our dusty neighbors complaining about y'all being noisy. And then let's see where this goes. I have a blanket in my lap because my legs get cold. All right, so we're getting up for some water. And it is super dark. Let's see. But yeah, I just feel like it's just dark enough that I'm the type, I'll turn all the lights on because I'm not about to trip downstairs. Now I will say, can I see something in the window? No, there's nothing outside right now. I'm just drinking water. Alright, cool. I didn't like that the first time I played it, it prompted me to press C to crouch immediately. Alright, so this is the amount of water we can drink, and then we can't put it back in the fridge. Is there any more creepiness? Nothing going on outside yet. Alright. Neighbor's house lights are on. Alright, let's go to bed. Can I run? No, I can't run either. Go close the door. I keep trying to sprint. Alright, let's see. I literally just looked out the window. Alright, so somebody's outside. Can I peek out the front window and see them? Nope. Alright, let's go back downstairs. Try not to jump scare myself by accident. Peek out the... Alright, crouch. See if we see anybody. Nope. What in the fresh fuck? Okay, nope. Take my ass right back upstairs. And we'll check the text from under here. Because I want to see if this... Oh... Nope. I'll be quiet. We'll go hide. And then... You kids, it's just me. I'll be like... Yep. Oh, right. Okay. He just broke in. Nope. I don't know for how long we're supposed to wait up under the bed. Is Paula at the door? Wait a minute. Do you hear her? Is Paula at the door? Okay, cool. Or is this... Can't run. Ooh, shit. God damn it! I thought I was like, ha, I made it! Our safety... Alright. That got me. I made it further than last time. Alright, so I'm gonna end this game here. The game got me. That was fun. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the rest of them because I feel like it uses cheap jump scare stuff to, like, kind of scare you because, like, I can't control the volume or anything like that, so it's a lot of, like, just sound being blasted in my ears. But it did get me because I was like, oh, Mom says it's safe to come out, so I came out to see the neighbor downstairs at the door, and it turns out the guy had already busted into the house, and I didn't know. So, clever. I love it. Scare the crap out of me. I don't know if I'm going to buy the rest of them. I'll think about it. We'll see. But that was a lot of fun. So, all right. I'm going to end this live stream here for this particular game. And then I'm going to swap to a different game because I'm just giving all my games a little love today. And we'll see where we go.